Now we come to the real God Almighty and how Allah explains Himself in the ayahs. And that is Surah ARAF 7. Now you come to the booklet. Surah ARAF 7 and ayah 180. وَلِلَّهِ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا وَذَرُوا الَّذِينَ يُلْحِدُونَ فِي أَسْمَائِهِ سَيُجْزَوْنَ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. And for Allah are the beautiful names. So call Him with them and leave those who use profanity, dishonor, disrespect in His names. Soon they will be given penalty for what they are doing. The essence that for Allah, they are beautiful names. So call Him, Allah, with them and leave those who are used profanity, dishonor, disrespectful name in His names. Soon they will be given penalty what they are doing. Who is the speaker in this ayat? Allah Himself or the messenger spirit? Any messenger, a spirit, a messenger also, and any messenger. Read an ayah and you verify people are using profanity in His name, disrespect or dishonoring His name. What are His names? I will come further. But there must be some, what are the names are means attributes and qualities, like He sleeps, He walks, He roars. That's the attribute of the Bible, of biblical God. You understand? He tests and writes an attribute of biblical God. Now in this ayah Allah said there are people who is using profanity or disrespecting or dishonoring the attributes or the names of Allah, the all God Almighty. So further in Surah Al-HASHR 59, who is Allah? Again an ayah, هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو عالم الغيب والشهادة هو الرحمن الرحيم هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما يشركون. He is Allah, there is no God except Him who knows both the absent and the evident. He is most gracious, most merciful. He is Allah, there is no God except Him, the King, the Holy One, the peace, the belief, the guard, the powerful, the forceful, the greatened. Glory to Allah about what they associate. Now in this ayah, who is the speaker? Who is saying about Allah? The messenger, Spirit Amin ul Qudus, the messenger is speaking about the qualities of their attributes. Now you see, he says, He is Allah. Who is Allah? He is Allah. There is no God except Him who knows both the absent and the evident. This is one quality, is that He knows absent and the evidence. He knows that. He's all-knowing basically. That's the attribute of Allah. He is most gracious, most merciful. He is Allah. Can anybody be most gracious than man? Of course, human beings also most gracious, can be most merciful, but not eternal. Okay? So the most gracious means the gracious. He is the only gracious. We can be little bit and time being. So the attributes and the qualities of Allah are eternal, absolute. He is Allah, there is no God except Him. He is the King. Yes, there are people king, but He is the King of all the whole universe and the galaxies. The Holy One. Nobody can be holier than God. The peace, He Himself is the provider of peace. The believer, His beliefs. The guard, the powerful, the forceful, the greatened. Glory to Allah about what they associate for Him in His names. So now you understand the difference? Now these are the qualities of the names and attributes of Allah, everlasting. They are not once upon a time like man says, I came, I am also great, but what? There's somebody else greater than me slaps me and says, you are not great, man. So there is always a bigger person in the world, human beings. So we are talking about God, He is all time eternal. So now further in the Surah Al-HASHR 59 and 24. هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له الأسماء الحسنى يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. He is Allah, the creator, the evolver, the former or the shaper. For Him are the beautiful names. Glory to Him. Whatever is in the skies and the earth, He is the mighty, the wise. Who can be the creator of the universe and the galaxies and everything? Allah. Who is the evolver? Allah. Who is the former or the shaper of the minute particle, lesser than an atom or greater than the whole universe? He is the former, the shaper. For him are the beautiful names. These are the names, attributes that I am telling you. For him are the beautiful attributes or names. Glories for him. Whatever is in the skies and the earth. He is the mighty, mightiest, the greatest, the wise, the full of wisdom. So these are the descriptive quality of Allah in the Quranic ayahs. Then in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:255, Allahu la ilaha illahu al-hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard man dhal ladhi yashfa'u 'indahu illa bi idhnihi ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum wa la yuhituna bi shay'in min 'ilmihi illa bima sha'a وَسِيَ كُرْسِيُّ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلَا يَؤُودُهُ حِفْظُهُمَا وَهُوَ الْعَلِيُّ الْعَظِيمُ. Allah, there is no God except Him, the living, the ever-established, the eternal. No slumber, drowsiness can seize Him, nor sleep. Whatever in the skies and in the earth is for Him. Who is there that can intercede in His presence except with His permission? He knows what is in front of them or behind them, nor shall they encompass of His knowledge except with what He wills. His throne extends over the skies and the earth. He feels no fatigue in guarding and preserving both of them, and He is high, the supreme. Now if you look one by one, ever living. Who can be ever living? Can human beings, planets, earth, what? Ever living. Ever established. No slumber, drowsiness, You know, slumber means like drowsiness. Drowsiness can seize him, nor sleep. He doesn't sleep. What does it identify? Every animal, plants, human beings, they all sleep, except Allah. That means there's a distinction between, this is how you identify Allah. His attributes are something which is not human. I read the Bible, you were all laughing because that's human. Now He said, no slumber, drowsiness can seize Him, nor sleep. Whatever's in the skies and in the earth is for Him. He's the owner of everything. That is Allah. And by the way, who's speaking? Who's narrating all this? The messengers, the Spirit. Whatever is in the skies and the earth is for Him. Who is there that can intercede in His presence except with His permission? No one can intercede. Intercede means in His presence. Here these people can intercede for other people, but not with Allah. No one can intercede in His presence with His permission. Without His permission, you can't even intercede. He knows what is in front of them, mankind, and what is behind them. What is behind them. Nor so they cannot encompass of His knowledge that has provided in the Quranic ayahs. His knowledge is beyond comprehension. His knowledge, except what He wills. If He wills that you should know, then you understand. Otherwise, you don't understand. Many numbers of people are reading the Quran, but He doesn't wills it to you should understand. You cannot understand. You cannot understand the knowledge of Allah until He wills it and He gives the permission so you understand. Very important. No one can understand. He says, nor shall they encompass of His knowledge except with what He wills. His throne extends over the skies and the earth. You cannot imagine a throne that can extend beyond the skies and the earth. We only know one sky, and that is too far off. We have not reached that sky. You imagine that His throne extends beyond the skies and the earth. So, and He feels no fatigue, no tired or no rest. He feels no fatigue in guarding them and preserving both of them. Not only guarding, preserving also. The whole galaxy, there are, nowadays scientists are trying to understand, they are saying there are more galaxies and more universe and more beyond. Still we have reached nothing. So he is preserving, guarding, and no fatigue. That is the description or the attributes or the qualities of Allah of the Quran. And I challenge the whole mankind who believe not in the Allah, like an atheist and agnostic, ask him, can you define more beautiful than what Allah has defined about Allah himself? The Creator can write all this. You cannot write like this. The Creator himself